I'm Teisha Bader with Shalom TV's News Update. Ynet reports that following the vote at the UN on Thursday, which upgraded the Palestinian status to that of non-member state, Palestinian Authority President Mahmoud Abbas said he would appeal to the International Criminal Court in The Hague in case of, quote, Israeli aggression. Abbas also said the Palestinians would agree to return to the negotiating table if Israel stopped building in the settlements. Following the UN vote, Jewish organizations here in the U.S. have expressed their disappointment, saying the move undermines prospects for peace and violates signed agreements with Israel. Michael Siegel, chair of the Jewish Federations of North America's Board of Trustees, said the unilateral step at the UN broke with the historic Oslo Accords. The National Council of Young Israel President Farley Weiss called the resolution a, quote, continuation of a political attack on Israel. The groups also called for the resumption of direct peace talks, with Conference of Presidents of major American Jewish organizations saying the onus is now on the Palestinian Authority to demonstrate that it is interested in true peace by sitting down without preconditions. Hadassah, the Women's Zionist Organization of America, said it is troubling that the Palestinians claim to be pursuing the goals of the 1947 partition plan, but consistently ignore the plan's spirit of two states for two people living peacefully side by side. The JTA reports that AIPAC released a statement after the vote saying PA President Abbas was in effect turning his back on peace efforts by going to the UN with the bid. AIPAC applauded Congress, saying they have specifically linked continued aid and the operation of the PLO office in Washington to the Palestinians not seeking statehood status at the UN. They called for a full review of the U.S.-Palestinian relationship, including the closure of the PLO office in D.C. Jewish organizations also thanked the U.S. for standing by Israel. Rabbi Julie Schoenfeld, Executive Vice President of the Rabbinical Assembly, the International Association of Conservative Rabbis, said, "We are grateful that President Obama and his administration understand and respect the fundamental point of direct negotiations with no preconditions." And the Union for Reform Judaism urged President Obama to, quote, take the lead in mobilizing robust negotiations as soon as possible. The Associated Press reports that Canada's Foreign Affairs Minister John Baird is temporarily recalling senior diplomats from Israel, the West Bank, and the United Nations missions in New York and Geneva to review the implications of Thursday's vote. Baird said Canada would review its entire relationship with the Palestinian Authority and called the UN vote an impediment to peace. Singing legend and multi-Grammy winner Stevie Wonder canceled his performance at the annual Friends of the Israel Defense Forces, or FIDF, gala that will take place on December the 6th. Wonder had reportedly come under social media pressure through online petitions that called Israel an apartheid state and called on Wonder to stand against apartheid, as he did in South Africa in 1985, urging him to cancel his performance. According to the Friends of the IDF, Wonder's representatives cited a recommendation from the UN to withdraw his participation, given Wonder's involvement with the organization. Stevie Wonder serves as a messenger of peace at the UN. FIDF's National Director and CEO, Major General Yitzhak Gershon, said, "We regret the fact that Stevie Wonder has decided to cancel his performance at an important community event of the FIDF, an American organization supporting the educational, cultural, and well-being needs of Israel's soldiers, their families, and the families of fallen soldiers." He went on to say FIDF is a non-political organization that provides much-needed humanitarian support regardless of religion, political affiliation, or military activity. And finally today, the Israel Project released a new poll on Wednesday showing an increase in support for Israel in the U.S. The poll found that 71% of those surveyed said the U.S. should come to Israel's defense if, after an Israeli attack to prevent Iran from acquiring a nuclear weapon, Iran fires on Israel. That number is significantly higher than the 61% who answered the same way in a 2011 poll. Only 22% of those surveyed said they opposed such intervention, which is down from 33% last year. The survey also addressed the UN vote, asking what the U.S. should do about the resolution recognizing a Palestinian state without an agreement between the parties. 57% said they thought the American government should oppose the move. 27% said the U.S. should support a resolution such as that, and 16% said they didn't know. The survey was conducted by Greenberg Quinlan Rosner Research on behalf of the Israel Project. 793 registered U.S. voters took part in the telephone survey conducted from November the 6th through the 8th, with the margin of error of 3.5%. And that's Shalom TV's news update. I'm Teisha Bader.